Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm going to give you a quick overview on how to use Glogster. The first project that I want to share with you was done by a first grader. And the way that you can use Glogster it's another way of doing a written project, of doing a project that they might be doing on a backboard or on a poster. And it also incorporates many multimedia components if students are at the age and grade level where that would be appropriate for them. So this is an assignment that I did with a couple of first graders. Landry worked on this one, and she was tasked with doing an interview of an adult. So she interviewed her Aunt Shay, who's a sheriff's deputy. Now, she wanted to infuse a little bit of technology. So what she did was she went over to Glogster, and she was able to go in and take the information that she wrote down on a sheet of paper and put that into a poster. So this was her interview project. She was able to drag and click different shapes like this one, the arrow. She went to Google Images and was able to pull down pictures or use the pictures off of her aunt's Facebook page. These are the questions that she had to answer in her project. And I will say that I did the typing for her because some of these were a little difficult in the spelling of the words. So I did assist with that part. And if you're working with students in maybe kindergarten, first, or even second grade, if they're paired up with an older student, if this is the type of an assignment that you're able to do while fourth, fifth, and sixth graders are out at lunchtime, it's a great way to have some additional assistance in a classroom. She had to find out if the job was paying, what the job consists of. And again, you can certainly tell that these were in the words of a child. She puts people in jail. And at the very end, she was able to say what it is that she learned. And this is a very rudimentary example, but there's a couple of others that I think you'll be fascinated with. The first one I'm going to show you is called Save the Animals. And I found this by searching education. This is clearly done by a student who's certainly a little more advanced than the first grader that you just saw. But if you can hear, the student has put in great audio. Many of the sections that are in here can be clicked on if the student wanted to go a little further with this project, which means that every single one of these animals could possibly have been a link to pictures, to videos on YouTube, or to anything else that the students might want to ask. But this is the part that I really liked. Now, I'm not a bug person, but I have to say in this project, I really liked it. And what's nice about this is that people are able to comment. Now, certainly if you've got a classroom full of students, you might not want those comments and you would be going into glogster.edu to do this type of a project. But look at all the responses and the validation that students can get when they're able to share their work. I scrolled down the first 100 or so, and there weren't any that were negative. So that's really good to know that there's an environment where students can receive some feedback. And the last one I wanted to share, in light of the fact that the Olympics took place this summer, is one called Olympic Sports. And I really like this one because it gives you an example of the type of things that students can embed, and it really is as easy as drag and drop. So think about some of those students that need to be challenged, those that certainly want more work when they go home at the end of the day, and you'll see that this student was able to go in and put all this information, including pictures that they found on the internet. But what's most impressive with this one, whoa, not sure what's happening. What's most impressive with this one is the videos that are added. So this video here from YouTube shows what table tennis is really like. Now that can be really valuable if this is the type of project where a student is sharing something and the audience could not have any knowledge as to what it is that's being shared. So you can read all the information about table tennis. You can learn about how to play it. You can even click on here for the table tennis schedule that's been linked. but you can also find out about swimming. And here are some examples of, well, it looks like Olympians celebrating their accomplishments. That's something that clearly the student found on YouTube and was inspired to include. So you can see where a student's creativity can really be engaged and inspired by using Glogster and glogster.edu. Thank you.